You guys can't even see me. There we go. Sorry about that. What's going on, guys? On a late night check in, real quick. I wanted to talk about something that came through my desk. And the funny thing about it is, you guys take a walk with me. I'm just taking a walk, my little late night walk. And something that came across my desk real quick, and it was about this clip that obviously went viral on World Star Hip Hop. Now that clip is included, and I implore you guys to go check it out. That clip is included in this broadcast. You can catch it right now, and you can catch it after the broadcast. Well, this mother, let me describe it to you first of all. She's overweight for starters. Not that that's a big problem, because there's some beautiful overweight women, but this is an overweight woman. She's definitely got some type of mental illness. I don't know what that mental illness is, but it's definitely there. And more importantly, the fact that she has have a planned execution of getting her son a vasectomy. Yes, you heard me right. This lady plans on getting her 11-year-old son a vasectomy at 16 years old because she doesn't want him to procreate and possibly make other little black boys. This terminology, when asked, is called misogyny. I just mentioned it earlier today. Misogyny is when women hate men. They hate everything about men. In fact, in this woman's diatribe, she says, I just don't see what the use of men are for. Well, that's the talk of the lonely. The talk of the lonely. Not only is this woman lonely, but I think this woman's deep-hearted mental conditions are somewhere that I don't want to be. In fact, I can't see why any man would want to stay with this woman, probably because of her mental condition. Now, this spans out further than just this woman. This spans out way further than just this woman. This one woman is just the tip of the iceberg. There are duplicates of this woman in society, and people don't want to admit it. People will say to you, oh, that's not true. And they said it to me numerous times, including every time that I get on this freaking podcast and point these things out to you. Another thing she points out is, she points out 13 and 14-year-old fathers, but doesn't point out 13 and 14-year-old mothers, which I also speak about. This woman gave me every initiative today to prove that everything that I say to you guys on a daily basis has a validity to it. And after you see this clip, what you're going to say to yourself is, oh my God, he was telling the truth. Yes, I was telling the truth. There are a lot of women out here that engage themselves in misogyny because of the pure simple fact they have had something in their life that has hurt them, burnt them, crashed them, whatever the hell you want to call it. It's there. And whatever that problem is, these women have not gotten over it. And this woman looks every bit of 35 years old. This is not an attractive woman. This is not a woman that you're going to go out of your way and say, hey, that's the woman I got to date. But what you got to understand is this is the same type of woman that's raising kids. Now, you got to ask yourself this, right? What type of woman gets on World Star Hip Hop out of all places, right? She didn't go viral on YouTube. She didn't go viral on Instagram. She didn't go viral. This is a hip-hop clip on World Star, all right? I want to point that out. This woman is now going viral with this clip. But mind you, she has about weeks upon weeks worth of diatribe on her TikTok, where the original place where this video took place at. She has weeks upon weeks of videos just like this, talking about how she hates men, talking about how her son's gonna get a vasectomy at 16, which I quite think that's illegal. But this is what this woman is saying. The clip is right in the description box. Please go check it out. Now I want to know what people feel. Because as I've said, and I've said a million times now, there's a war, and there has been a war against little black boys. I don't care what nobody says, whether they're Latino black boys, whether they're American black boys, whether they're African black boys, whether they're French black boys, English black boys, there's a fucking war against them, okay? I'll make no mistakes or qualms about that. With that war being there, this is one of the funny things. You now somehow or another have these same women actually having sympathy for this woman. Oh, she's hurt. I understand why she feels. What the fuck you mean you understand why she feels like that? I saw this in the comment section. There were actually women supporting this woman. People that felt like this woman was somehow or another justified in her diatribe, talking about she didn't like men. She was justified. Who the fuck has got her back that she feels justified? Can somebody help me out here? Because I don't know. Now the clip, like I said, once again, is in the description box. I can go check out the clip real quick. You'll find out everything I'm telling you is the truth. Oh, everything I'm telling you is the truth. This woman doesn't just hate men. She doesn't want this little boy to procreate and have any children. Okay? Is this the mentality that these women have now? She got issues simply. Yeah, the lady's rationale was insane. Okay, but you're talking, see, this is the thing I want y'all to understand. This is not just this one woman. This is a litany of different women doing this shit, okay? There are women out here, I'll point you out to a case in Detroit, okay? There was a woman, she had 2 kids. One of the kids' name was Stoney or something like that. She had 2 kids that she had murdered because she thought that one of the kids had actually tried to molest another kid. So subsequently, she killed 2 of the kids, put them in a freezer, okay, a freezer, for over 2 years in the home. I want to reiterate that to you. She killed her kids and put them in a meat freezer, like a freezer, for 2 years. You can look the story up right now. In fact, I'll go back and add this to the story, to the clip, so y'all can go check it out for yourself. This woman kept those children there for 2 years on ice in her fucking kitchen. So that means every day the rest of the kids in the home, they walk past their dead brother and sister, because it was a little boy and a little girl. I want you to imagine this. There's another case, and many of the litany of other different cases, where these women are murdering their kids. You understand what I'm saying? Now that's the extremities of it. Including some stories just recently where I've seen the same thing. And it's all kinds of women. It's black women, white women, Spanish women. Oh, it's just women in general that have felt so, I don't know if you want to say, felt so compelled that they said, you know what? I got to get rid of these kids. And that's what it really boils down to. It really boils down to women at some point or another. They come to the realization, you know what? I really never wanted to have kids. You understand what I'm saying? So now what they do is they try to make an outlet, or they try to make an exit for it. This is why this woman would get on World Star Hip Hop, and she would say to the world, I want my son to have a vasectomy at 11 years old. And when he turns 16, he's definitely happy. And she's not the only woman that thinks like this. There's many women that think like this. This is not a secular. Do you think that she's the only woman that thinks like that, yet and still she's got support on her page? This woman has support on her page. That's what I want to emphasize to y'all. Don't worry about that, y'all. I'm just walking in the city. That's how it is here. This woman has support on her page for her ideals. Who the fuck, what women are supporting this woman? That's what I gotta understand. Oh, other women that think like her. Oh, other women that support what she supports. And that's why I keep telling you guys over and over about this toxic feminism. All right? Yeah, there's toxic machoism too. You know what I mean? I'll get more into that too. There's some toxic macho motherfuckers out here. I pass by them every day. There's also some good brothers out here that got their head on right and know where we need to go and what direction we need to go. But these toxic feminists, they're not even for the people. They're for a secular view and idea of what they think society should be like based on their gender. Not based on the culture as a whole, not based on a nuclear family. No, based off their own personal emotions. And that's what you were seeing with this woman. Any woman that would jump online and for the whole world to see and say that I want my little black son to get a vasectomy because I don't want him to have any more black sons. In fact, I can't stand black sons. That's what she's really saying. And this woman, she is in no way, as far as I'm concerned, attractive. in no way or no concern is she someone I'm worried about socially dating outside the race or anything like that. A lot of these girls will say that they prefer to date a white man. Have you ever really looked at them? Have you ever really looked at them? Most of the girls that they say, oh, my preference is to date white guys, they're hard up to date white guys. I grew up with white guys. Most white guys won't even date these girls they were looking at, going out looking for. In many cases, it's an easy piece of a J. It is what it is. And maybe she was used for an easy piece of a J. Hate to say it like that. And she got knocked up along the way. Sweetheart, the moment that you chose to have that kid, the moment that you chose to have that kid, you said to yourself, you know what? I'm gonna go along with it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. Now it's your responsibility. And the best thing you can come up with for rearing your child is I'm gonna get them a vasectomy because I don't like little boys. Do y'all understand? Do y'all really understand the complexity in this story? This woman said, I ain't want to have no more boys. I don't want no boys in the family lineage, nothing. That's what she's saying. And she's going to say it over and over again. And no matter what you say, no matter what anybody thought, because I could tell by the responses she was giving people individually, it doesn't matter. There is a narrative precisely on black boys and black men in this country. And our sisters, quote unquote, a good batch of them are following the narrative even farther than the goddamn Klan was. I ain't never even heard the Klans in years get online and say, we want to kill little black boys. I keep telling y'all about these population numbers. And I'm sorry to say it like this, a lot of these women are attributing to these population drops, whether it be via the abortions they have, whether it be via this talk of forced vasectomies, whether it be their misogyny and their hatred of men or whatever. I don't know what happened to black women in the past 10 or 15 years, and I'd love to get more deeper into it. But one thing I can say for black and Latino women, this ain't the way. Talking about killing your child, that ain't the way. And if you really believe in your heart of hearts that you can stop this genome based on a vasectomy or racial mixing, I guess I didn't figure it out now. Even if I mix myself with a white man, the baby's still gonna be black. Shit. I don't know. Guys, I'm gonna do a little bit more in depth on this. I'm gonna really break this down more. I just wanted to get started on this right now so you guys can know what I was talking about. But I want you to leave down in the comment section. Anybody that's in the comment section, I want you to leave down and tell me what you think about this woman and what you think about her actions and what you think about her position. Do you agree with her? Even if you agree with her, put it in the comment section. I'd love to hear it. But for those that do disagree with her, and like myself, y'all seeing what's really going on here. And what's really going on here is the decimation of men of color. And it's being navigated and handled by women of color. I'll talk to you guys in a little bit.